What is up, boys and girls? Welcome to TV Tutorials. Doc over here. I am back with another video for you guys. As you can see, we are yet answering another previous question paper, this time around from Entrepreneurship and Business Management N4, which is the first paper, right? This question paper is from 2019. So let's go ahead and look at the couple of questions that I will be answering, and as per usual, I will be explaining the answers to you guys, right? So let's look at the first question. First question says, give one word for each of the following descriptions. Write only the word next to the question number on the answer sheet, right? Again, I always emphasize this. I am going to make another reminder. Always make sure that you read and follow the instructions in your question paper, right? So if they instruct you to just write one word next to the question number on your answer sheet, you are expected to write only one word next to your answer sheet. If I include a couple of things, that's because I am basically trying to explain to you guys in depth, right? So do not mind that part. Just follow the instructions, right? Let's look at the first question. 1.1.1. A written document describing the nature of the business and the marketing, financial, and operational strategies of the business, right? So we are basically required to write one word that describes this statement, and basically that is a business plan, right? That is what a business plan does. It outlines the business's marketing, financial, and operational strategies of the business itself. It sort of like gives a clear a written mind map of how the business is planning to move from point A to point B, right? So that's what basically what this statement means. Let's go ahead and look at the second statement, which reads, getting several people together to give ideas on ways to solve a problem, right? That is brainstorming. Self-explanatory. If you have a group of people coming together with their different ideas to solve a particular problem, that is called brainstorming, right? The next statement reads as follows: using two ideas or products that have little or nothing in common, right? That is synergy. And then the next statement is a unique symbol, word, or words on packaging that identifies a company or a product is a logo. That is a logo. The packaging of all products looks similar. That is uniformity or uniform. Something that is the same, that is uniform, right? The entrepreneur lowers the price on a popular product. That is price reduction. Price reduction, right? A strategy used to get customers to buy more of a product. Cross-selling. This structure is managed by one director. The name of the business must end with Pty Ltd. Private company or limited edition. That is what this stands for. It is private company. It is a private company. This is a type of a company, a private company, right? A financial statement that determines the profitability of the business is a profit and loss statement, right? The act of transferring rights to somebody else is a transfer, right? And then the final statement that determines the liquidity of the business is a cash flow statement. Right, let's go ahead and look at question 1.2, which reads as follows. Briefly define each of the following terms next to the question number on the answer sheet, right? So what is a break-even point? Break-even point is the level of sales at which total costs equal total revenue, resulting in neither profit nor loss. This basically means that this is a point in an organization's sales where they literally make all the money they spent in investing into the business, right? So we understand that a business first starts at a loss, right? or typically a business would start at a loss, right? And eventually it will work towards paying off that loss, and then it will start making profit, right? So the moment between right when the business is not making any loss or any profit, that is the break-even point, right? And then market segment. A market segment is a specific group of potential customers with shared characteristics and needs within a larger market, right? So when you identify your target market, a market segment is that one characteristic that defines your very specific target market. If maybe you are targeting specifically 18-year-old females, then the fact that your product attracts 18-year-old females is your market segment, right? That is that specific group of potential customers, as it is explained here on our statement, right? So, and then we have working capital, right? So working capital is the difference between a company's current assets and current liabilities, representing its liability to meet short-term financial obligations, right? And then we have depreciation, which is the decrease in the value of a tangible asset over time due to wear and tear, obsolescence, or other factors, right? And then there is fixed assets. Fixed assets are assets that are not intended for resale and have a long-term value, such as property, plant, and equipment, right? The land that a business owns, that is a fixed asset, right? And then we have fixed costs, right? Fixed costs are basically costs that do not change with variations in production or sales level, such as rent and salaries, right? If we know that an employee is getting paid 10 rand every month, that expense to the company remains constant for quite a number of time, right? It's not flexible. It doesn't change. It will always remain constant. So if you know that you are spending maybe 100 rand on paying your salaries, you know that every month you will have to spend that 100 rand to pay your employees, right? So those are fixed costs. And then debt financing. Debt financing basically is raising capital by borrowing money from lenders or issuing bonds with the obligation to repay the borrowed funds with interest, right? So if I come to you and I say, I would like for you to borrow me 10 rand, when I bring it back, it will have 5% interest, for an example, right? That would be considered as debt financing, right? So let's go ahead and look at question 1.3, which says that we must give 5 reasons why entrepreneurs are important to the economy by writing the answer next to the question number on the answer sheet, right? So we are going to scroll down to 1.3 on our answer sheet and look at those 5 reasons, right? So the first reason that we mentioned here is entrepreneurs create jobs, reducing unemployment, which is true because we understand that when you start a business, you are most definitely going to require a working force, right? You will require employees, so you will have to employ. And by doing so, you are creating jobs, you are reducing unemployment, and that benefits into the economy because it gives more people buying power so that money moves around. So that is how the economy benefits from that. That's one of the reasons, right? And then another reason is that entrepreneurs actually contribute to the economic growth and the GDP. Again, if you are an entrepreneur and you are just starting your own business, eventually you will start hiring people, and as we explained, that contributes into the economic growth, right? And also the GDP itself. And then another reason is that entrepreneurs diversify the economy by creating new industries, right? Like the current 4th IR right now, it has been actually implemented or has been driven more by entrepreneurs, right? Because it is entrepreneurs who are doing all this research to come up with nanotechnology to enhance computers, to make current computers even way better than what they were before. You understand? So this is how they create new industries within the economy, right? I mean, 100 years ago, we didn't have the internet. You understand? And then our last reason would be that entrepreneurs enhance competitiveness and improve consumer choice, right? If you have two giant shops in the same city, you know that there is definitely competition. You will find that most people prefer this shop, others prefer that shop, and that keeps the economy flowing. Right, so let's look at the last question of the day, which is 1.4, and it reads as follows. Name two benefits that result from scanning the business environment by writing the answer next to your question number on the answer sheet. Right, so the first benefit is that early identification of opportunities and threats in the business environment. Right, so you are able to identify any opportunities and threats within the business environment itself. So when you analyze the business environment, you are able to identify any opportunities or any threats to your business within the business environment itself. So you understand how to maneuver around when you know what opportunities are available to you, and you know what are your current threats to your main objective or the objective of your business, right? And then another benefit would be that there's better decision making and strategic planning based on marketing trends and competitor analysis, right? Again, it speaks the same volume as what I just said. If you understand the business environment better, you are able to make better decisions, you are able to make sound decisions, you are able to actually plan and redirect your company's path so that it actually achieves its objectives efficiently and effectively, simply because you understand how the business environment works, right? Well, that is that, Buffetu. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this video for the first time and you still haven't subscribed, even if you're not watching it for the first time but you still haven't subscribed, come on now, click on that subscribe button, click on that bell icon so that you get instant notifications every time we drop new content. All the links to our socials will appear on the top of the screen. Do make sure that you check them out. They are also in the description box. Follow us, communicate with us. If you want us to cover a specific video or you would like for me to cover a particular topic, let us know and we will make it happen. As I always say, Bafetu, for myself and my team at TVET Tutorials, adios.